Welcome back, Brawlers and Baku crew members, to another Bakugan Legends unboxing. Today's video is all about Fangzor X Mantonoid, not the Armored Alliance version, of course. I'm talking about the brand new Legends remake. Very excited to be taking a look at this one. It is from the Wave 2 set. I did have a hard time tracking this one down, but I did finally find it. And I'm very excited to see how good those stats are. So I'm going to crack right into it and get it out. While I do so, I want to friendly remind everyone to please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. About 70% of those of you watching are not subscribed to the channel yet. So please do me a favor and hit that red button. It really helps out a lot. And go ahead and like this video for more Bakugan Evolutions unboxings. Now it is taking me a while to mess around with these plastic strips. Aha, there we go. And managed to get the Fangzor out. So let's go ahead and zoom right in. Give everyone a good look at those details. There we go. Wait, hold on. Bread moment, wait for it. It will focus eventually, I swear. And there we have it. So there is the new Fangzor X Mantonoid. Now the factions are, of course, Ventus and Aquas, which I'm not sure if that was the original one. I know the original one was a Darkus and Pyrus, and I think there was a few more. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below how many there were and what factions, because I wasn't able to collect a lot of the Armored Alliance Bakugan, and I did miss a few of them. So I do want to know how many there were. So this time around, it does look like the base or the starting faction for Fangzor and Mantonoid is Aquas. It has a magic shield and a regular shield core, B power of 600, and 3 damage. If it lands on a magic shield, it does get to fuse, and then it has built-in reroll, so not bad at all. 600 on a 400 Aquas regular shield is 1000 B power. That's not, you know, the best, but I guess it gets you halfway there at least. And then it does get to fuse on the magic shield, so let's go ahead and see what kind of B power we get there. The fusion does have a base B power of 900 with 4 damage. So you're not going too far up. You get 1 more damage and 300 more B power. So landing on a magic shield that's plus 650 would end up giving you 1550. That is a much better margin for competitive Bakugan. And yeah, that one is definitely usable. Not bad at all. A little iffy, you know, as far as just playing it. But again, the reroll definitely helps. And if you pair it with Bakugan with more shields, definitely usable. I'm not even going to say it wouldn't be. One thing you could certainly do with it is pair it with a Chaos Bakugan, and that gives you access to the Nanogon Chaos Siphon, which, if you don't know what that does let you add a Baku core on landing on a magic shield, which is really nice. Just using the theoretical core lineup of Fangzor and Mantonoid, you land on the blue shield, you fuse, you get that 650, you use Chaos Siphon to get a regular shield because you know you're running it because Fangzor and Mantonoid has it, and that is a plus 400, and that is a much better lineup. So that's 1550, and then another 4, that's 1950 B power, and that is a good combo. So there's just one way to really abuse the Fangzor X Mantonoid fusion. Going back to the figure and looking at it in detail, it is certainly a very cool design for a Bakugan. You're keeping the overall aesthetic appeal of the Fangzor core Bakugan. It almost looks identical to just the Fangzor, but then you're adding those praying mantis arms of Mantonoid, and it just makes it look a little more menacing. Of course, it is a fusion Bakugan after all. You do have the back portion even having little leg segments that do somewhat fold out automatically, and I think that is really cool as well. And the paint job is very cool, even though I would argue it's painted as though it is a primarily Ventus Bakugan. The character card is Aquas. And I know there's that's the same case for a few of the R-less Bakugan this year. The Elemental Trox, I mean, it has the elemental pattern of a Ventus Bakugan, but we all know that the character card is R-less, which is a real head-scratcher. Why Spinmaster makes the choices that they do as a company, I will never know, but I'm not here to complain, I'm here to promote the game after all, even if Spinmaster doesn't notice. So one thing that I also find really intriguing about the Fangzor before I get too far off of topic, those eyes. They are really nicely colored, they have a great contrast, and they really just make the Bakugan even more menacing, and I think it just adds to the overall aesthetic appeal of the character itself. So going ahead and folding the Bakugan up, to do so it is really easy. You basically just close everything in on itself, and then you fold the arms and the head down. And there, you just heard it, it just clicks right in, really easy. And again, it is a Bakugan that has no problems as far as the Alto Brontes disease goes. It is a tight close, there's no looseness, which I always check for in a Bakugan because you want that easy roll, right? You don't want any resistance or any chance of the Bakugan falsely opening before it even hits a magnet, because that doesn't count and just isn't any fun, right? So then moving on to the gate card included, it is one that I don't see a lot of, so you could argue, at least in my perspective, that it is a rare one. It features the artwork of Demork and Falcron fighting, which is really cool. It gives you pretty modest gate bonuses, and then Ventus and Arliss, of course, getting the most there with 600. Very nice. And it does have the shield core at the symbol for Nanogon and other ways you play the toy battling game. So, pretty cool gate card. I will have to check the gate card binder and see if I have that one. I think I do, but I might not. Who knows? That's going to be it for this video, though. I know it is a little shorter one, but I do have a ton of videos that are going to be released this week. I hope you've enjoyed the ones so far, and I hope you enjoy the ones to come. So until next time, stay safe, drome up, Bakugan Brawl, and you know what? You're watching Baku Brad, so why not throw the bread?